And I think now the
name of the game is like, okay, we can shoot for record labels, like we obviously have the relationships with, the major labels, but the deal that you had, like giving your life away for 7 years, do you want all the work that you do in this period of time to belong to the label, or do you want to be independent and kind of producing at your own level to then serve both the labels and the unsigned artists at the same time? So it kind of allows you to be
more in control. You want to give me like 70, 75% maybe?
You want more volume?
Holy Hera. Holy Hera. Yep. Holy Hera.
Yeah. Because just your vibrato, you have a strong vibrato on that part, and auto-tunes keep trying to put you somewhere. It's like, yo, we just need you to chill right now. Yeah. Like, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's important as an artist to have the love for the art first. If you're in it for just the fame, the minute the fame doesn't happen, the music stops. We express ourselves a lot of times through songs if we don't know any other way. My mom told me at an early age that music is gonna pay for the gas I put in my car, and my real job is gonna pay for the car. So that was her way of basically telling me not to chase my music dreams without having anything to fall back on. I have a full-time job. I've been working in corporate America for the last 15 years. At the end of your 40-hour work week, it's like, okay, let's do it again. And you're doing it all in the constraints of someone else's company. Building them wealth where, you can be doing that in your own business. So the words are, I don't care what they say about you. I just cannot live without you, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Baby. Yeah.
I don't care what they say about you. I just cannot live without you, baby.
Yes.
Baby.
Grew up in the church. My uncle was the pastor. My dad was a minister of music. My dad always had a recording studio at the house. So there was always somebody in the house that was recording, or rehearsals, whether we were in the garage or, wherever we can make space.
When I first came down here, when we bought the house, all of this was unfinished. And so what I did, I went and bought nothing but sheetrock. And I did it myself. My dream came alive.
Most of the time there was a need for a drummer.
Check 1, 2, check.
So drums were my first instrument of choice.
I never forget, like when I first heard your beats, it was like 17 beats on a CD. You just walked in there with it and was like, hey, look what I've been doing. And then Pop told the story. Pop was like he came upstairs with all them beats, and then he said, I don't know what's taking y'all so long. It's like, oh, what y'all be doing down there? I don't want to take everybody so long to make these beats.
In jazz band, I played the saxophone, where I was always first chair. Half the time I wasn't even reading the music, to be honest. I act like I was reading the music, but I was mostly playing by ear because that was what came natural. I didn't think anything different of having like musical instruments in the house or always singing or playing an instrument till I got older, and I kind of realized, talking to friends like, oh, you have a recording studio, you play this, you play that, you play in church. And then I kind of started understanding like how special that was.
It was kind of like I moved here like a vagabond almost, because my family was here, but I had no ties to them. Pop like took me under his wings, and I was just trying to make my way in the production scene. How do I even become that? I didn't have any money. I didn't have like a vision of how to build up, like, oh, I'm gonna go get this job here. And really, that's really how you do it, right? You go get a job, you make the money, you save the money, you do your job, and then you do your hobby on the side. Now it's like, bump that, I ain't working.
On top of that, yeah, I think it's a mixed thing. So we can bring me and Dwight up and your alto. Maybe instead of you singing the high part, maybe you just sing the melody and have your sister sing the soprano to kind of give it a different texture. When someone works with me, they're gonna have a chance to see what their sound is like through a professional lens.
My emotions keep on going round and round. Relying on the bottle to keep me sane. Throwing in the towel, I'm the one to blame.
Being radio ready is what I like to say.
Make it till the end of the day. Can't take the pain.
That's about to be dope.
Online persona animated, yeah, I made it. Peeping timelines, everyone's fine. Is it a lie? Log out, feel the blatant, sitting with lights out. Melatonin, blue aura glowing, knowing I should disconnect.
You should be able to play your song and line it up to any commercially released song, and there should be no difference sonically. Like your song could be just as competitive as, the top artists that are out there.
Can't stand it, I want off this ride.
Someone throws a blow at you, you can move and you can parry, but then you can continue to make progress towards your goal.
I talk to artists all the time and I tell them, hey, if you want to know what the hardware part of this software solution is like, let's go down the street and talk to Mark in Pacific Studios and see how that works. Most of my client base are singers, songwriters, and I get a lot of phone calls for artists wanting to come and do things that are sometimes outside of my realm. Having a partnership with, you, Mark, and Pacific Studios will allow artists a wide variety of places where they can record depending on their style of music.
We, especially this studio, specialize in a lot of live band. Where the band wants to get their chemistry together.
Exactly.
Instead of piece by piece, 4-piece, 5-piece, 6-piece band can come in and just perform the way they're used to performing.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's a certain chemistry that happens with that.
My goal is to kind of make it seamless for the artist. They can come to one place, whether they funnel in through your website, my website. It just builds the community as a whole. All the artists that I work with, I understand when they come to me, they're in a very vulnerable space.
2 songs. Okay. We started 2 new songs, Sweet Devotion and From the Universe, so both of them are kind of more upbeat. No, they're not. One of them is like really positive and one of them is like my norm.
Okay. Sometimes it's their therapy. People write songs to get through certain situations. People may come to me because they wrote a song about a loved one that passed away or a wedding that's coming up.
Is this a secret history they must object to when I relive all I've been through? Surrender to struggle, guess it's worth it now to wonder what have I really learned?
You and my dad are the most consistent artists in terms of like doing something like every single week consistently that people can count on. To the point where if somebody, like if you don't post or if my dad doesn't post, like it's weird, like, hey, we're looking forward to, like, you're somebody's network, you're somebody's YouTube's channel that they're watching every Friday at 5 or Tuesday with 5.
Mother, mother, let it be. Can't walk it off when you're cut that deep. Oh, mother, mother, get some.
We're like iconic in the way that we forged our own iconicness. We forced people to respect who we were. Okay, I don't have the name big enough for you. All right, I'll make enough noise by myself. Until you don't have a choice. You can deny me all you want to, but when you hit play, it's undeniable.
Don't stay. All right, sing for me in the mic a little bit, man.
I don't know why you hang out with your stupid friends.
When we first start a vocal session, I listen for what I like to call the 3 Ps. Those Ps are just popping.
Your stupid friends.
Pitch is how sharp or flat you are, based on what key we're in. Do that one more time, a cappella for me. I think I'm gonna turn your compressor up a little bit more. That was it.
Okay.
Do it again.
It's time to break free now!
Yes, ma'am. And you can fall off the now. It's time to break free now. Pocket is how well you're kind of riding the beat and how well you're feeling the music.
Let it be. Can't walk it off when you're cut that deep. Oh, mother, mother.
That's so sick, man. Okay, down, maybe up, behind.
And the pronunciation is how well we can understand what you're actually saying.
I'm living my own time, orbiting around your eyes. I'm just singing to my own vibe. Don't care if you mind. Yeah, everybody's got a timeline.
When I had my band, we got offered, a record deal, basically, and management and all that. And I had one brain cell that was firing accurately. And I said, I should probably let my lawyer take a look at this. Yep. My lawyer looked at it, he goes, well, do you want to give your life up to these guys for the next 7 years? And I went, no. He goes, well, that's what you'd be doing.
The music industry as a whole has a bad reputation, and even new artists getting into it kind of hear these horror stories about things that they've been through and bad experiences. Not just in the sense of releasing music, but a lot of times like labels and things like that, and all the politics that comes with that. So much is not even about the music. It's like who you know, how much money you have, who you're rubbing elbows with. I feel like the record labels today have taken on a new, role, if you will. I feel like they've kind of gone more into like the marketing side of things, to where the artists have to come to you already ready to go. And if they're just a marketer, if that's the case, why do you even need them? And so what I'm kind of advocating for, and what I feel like the community kind of already has, is we already have everyone in our special skill set that can accommodate the artists where they are. If they're gonna have to pay for it anyways, let them pay without signing their lives away to a bad record deal or a bad loan that they're gonna have to pay back. It's a bad loan where you gotta have to tour for the rest of your life just to get out of that loan, or sell 1,000 hoodies and a million hats. Right. So why not, be the captain of your own ship as an artist, pick the resources that you want to use and go from there.
We made this pact. Remember we made that? Where it was like, whoever gets in the door holds the door open for the other guy.
I know you saw it too. I know you stuck in the rhythm of your song. What did you put me on? I'm lost. How do you always know what to say to me when I don't even see my mind right? I can't forget how you make a room pause, and you're walking across my mind right. And promise me you'll never leave me, 'cause I can't leave you if I wanted to. Yeah, your heart isn't lost on me. Baby, I can see